Welcome back to Rolls and Replays Answers the Call of Cthulhu and the continuing scenario of Mr.Corbitt. Previously, our eclectic dinner party have taken it upon themselves to forcibly investigate Mr.Corbitt's house, as it quickly becomes clear that everything is not as it seems on Hall's Lane. Oh, the window is open.
Right. You can't see this around the front, but I've heard the smash and I'm just rolling my eyes behind.
No, exactly what's happened.
He's like, that's the Mexican.
No, he probably said, that's the priest.
Just like everyone in the neighbourhood rolling their eyes and going, it's got to be a Mexican.
Yeah.
So, with the window open, what's the plan?
Just when John's like, help me in.
Yeah.
And he's like, see.
Flings me in.
Catapult.
Yeah.
And then
Right.
go around and open the door.
Yeah. Yes. Good call.
So get in.
I've got in. I'm in.
Is he inside?
I'm inside now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. Come round and open that door.
And
You've got a very strong man pushing you in.
I look round the corner of the wall and I can see the back door.
So what
hang
you
on.
can see is you've entered in through what is the dining room window.
And I can. There's the back door there.
Absolutely.
Right,
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
So there's steps up to the back door.
So I've crept along
this room? Is this
and
room
I've
or is it
opened
doors?
the back door.
That's the dining room you saw there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is from the front.
Yeah.
This is from the back.
Right.
This is the small dining area that you can see.
Yeah.
This here at the front here is a reception room similar to the one at Sebastian's house, just not as
grand.
big. Yeah, not grand. More austere.
So I've opened. I'll turn the key in the lock and I open the back door for my.
So you open the back door.
Yes.
Yep. You unlock it.
Yep.
Key still in the lock.
Yep.
Turn the handle.
Yep.
Door swings open. It does, however, go.
Yeah. Creaky noise. Yeah.
Excellent work, guys.
And you stood there and you're going, oh.
Yeah.
However, door does open.
And we're in.
You're in. Run in. Sneak in.
Sneaking.
Oh God.
You're already in.
I'm already in. Yeah.
Well, and
yeah.
you're with us still, aren't
Yes,
you?
yeah.
so-
I mean,
I'm still at the front. And
Yeah.
Right.
We'll just remain there unless you want me.
so being the copper that I am, I'm gonna sneak around like an actual policeman would do.
The lights are out, but you've got a torch in your
Exactly. Get the torch out.
Yeah.
Start looking around. Start looking for pieces of evidence.
So we make our way.
So.
And I'm trying, obviously, because I've seen where this person is, so I'm trying to find a way that's taking me downstairs.
Absolutely.
Which will be here.
As you make your way from room to room, and there's no internally locked doors apart from one. You move from the dining room into the kitchen pantry area that was spotted earlier by Pablo. Just at the back of the pantry, you can see a little storage room. Nothing really out of the ordinary. As you come back through the kitchen into the dining room, you make your way into a small corridor that leads to the front reception room, the larger of the reception rooms.
Yeah.
And as you turn your torch around the space, you can see
A door on the store.
well, before you get to the door, you see there's a shadow in the corner of the corridor.
Yes.
What are you going to do? Looks like a shadow of a man.
So it's flickered past. So
Yeah.
so I'm going to flick back to the same area
Yeah.
and see if it's still
Shadow's
there.
gone.
Shadow's gone. Okay, and I'll be like, Eli, is that you?
No. Why?
Pablo, is that you?
No.
Who was that? Didn't even see that.
Did you? I just saw a shadow, guys.
So you turn your
torch.
You turn your torch back, and there is a shadow there. You kind of fall back and you sigh. It's just a trench coat.
Oof.
Keep moving around the room.
Yeah.
Your nerves are on edge at this point. You're all men of the world, you know. You've all moved in certain circles where you've had to use your life skills. However, it's
You found anything yet? Seen anything?
a bit nerve-wracking.
There's a
Of course.
Cool.
Yeah.
there's a door under the stairs. So there's something there. Other than that,
So, you see this door, and you pretty much guess, knowing standard American house of this time, you know there's a cellar. You can probably guesstimate that that's the cellar door that leads down into.
That's the locked door, is it?
That's the locked door.
right?
So the right of the locked door.
You got a pick lock.
Another
Oh no, yes, that's right, yeah.
Another reception room, a smaller reception room. Looks like it's Corbitt's study.
Right.
But he uses it to kind of recline in and relax. There's a shelf of books. He's got a desk that sits underneath. Writing materials. Looks like he's got quite a. I'll tell you what. Father Elias, roll me a spot hidden, please.
Famously good rolls here.
53.
For what?
I don't think he's got it.
I haven't got
Fifth.
spot. I haven't got
You haven't got spot hidden?
spot hidden.
Oh,
so-
so it's the basic.
I've got spot hidden.
I've got
I
It's
haven't
the
got it.
basic.
and I've got spot hidden.
Well, you'll have 25% in spot hidden because that's the basic.
Right.
So no, he hasn't.
So no, he's not made it.
Okay.
60.
So you see
I
nothing.
don't see anything strange. No.
I'll allow Tommy to roll a spot hidden. I think.
Like, hey, over here. Okay. Oh, 63 out of 60. Damn it.
Oh,
Can he do any pushing his luck there, maybe?
You can always push a roll.
Oh yeah.
So feel free if you're adamant that there's something just bothering you and you want to take a closer look.
Is there a penalty to him pushing?
I was going to say there's a penalty for that, isn't there?
Well, who knows?
Let's do it.
So what's he do?
So how are you?
So we're going for fight.
How are you going
you
to
want
push the roll?
you want
So
a better roll this time, don't
There's
you?
something bothering you. You're moving your flashlight around. You can see Corbett's desk, and there's this shelf with books on the top.
I'm still convinced that this. I need to find something.
Yeah.
We're here now,
It's a
and
secret.
the times, you know, ticking away here. I can,
So the pressure of time, you need to have a quick poke.
yeah, I can picture Sebastian just waiting outside with his gun. He's coming. Yeah. So it's the pressure of the
That's
time.
fine. Yeah, right. So roll your spot hidden again.
Okay. 102.
Oh,
No.
no.
2.
Two.
That is a 2. So if you
Yeah.
roll
it's not-
0,
zero.
0, 2.
Yeah.
Oh, so I thought it was 100. Sorry.
No.
So it's a 2. Yeah, 2 out of
On those
60.
dice, that, my friends, is what you would probably call a critical. Well, with that outstanding spot hidden success, you can see that there are volumes and volumes of books on this shelf. There are 4 books that stand out in particular to you. Looking at the spines, you can see that there is an Arabic copy of the Quran. There is a book that says 20 Experiments in the Occult by the charlatan doctor Arthur Turnley. There's a book called True Magic by Theophilus Wen. And there is a cobra skinned volume called The Key and the Gate. However, you can see that it's written, apart from the title, you can see that other writing on it is written in a language you don't understand. Alongside those are 14 leather-bound journals. And you can see that they've got the word annual written on the sides. You kind of assume that the journals are a yearly account of Corbett's life. But that's all you can see. Do you want to take a look?
Yes.
Okay.
Or, but you're more into it than I am. So is it worth you looking at it?
Yeah.
I'll draw his attention.
Because I mean, you were in the library looking for.
Occult. So the chances are
that it's
Cobra
something you're
one,
looking
yeah.
for.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've called him over and you don't know you spotted it.
Hey, Eli,
Yes, sir.
come and see this.
What have you found? Ah, some interesting books. Very strange.
A lot of them just seem to be like the regular annuals, like a diary of some sort. But
no, these are not normal.
I mean, look
books.
at this. This is what am I reading here? It's like a Quran, or you know,
Yeah, one of them's a Quran. The other one, I've read one of them before.
Well,
they are
would he-
they're very rare books.
Would he have read any?
Roll me a lot.
11.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whichever one you recognise, you
Yeah.
have read.
The magic one. What's that magic one?
true magic.
True
So
magic.
it's True Magic, spelled with a K, by the Theophilus Wen. And having spent time in Arkham Library,
Mm-hmm.
it's very possible that it was something that you might have seen on the shelves there.
These are very rare books. They are not the normal sort of books. It's a bit strange this guy would have those. These books are normally found in a very specific part of a library. These are not the sort of books you could buy off a normal shelf in a normal bookstore. So I find that very strange that he would have those. The Quran, yeah, but no. The True Magic I've read, The Key and the Gate, that's the rarest of them. Why would he have those books?
So as you ruminate on this, we cut back to Bastian, stood at the front of the house.
I'm just
hanging,
People walking by. Good
hanging,
day.
hanging with
too
the.
late. It's too late. I'll probably just be.
People are like walking their dog or something around though.
Yeah, just
No, good evening.
just minding my own business,
Okay.
keeping an eye out.
What you do is you leave your Liam Fields sort of positioned in the hedgerow.
Mm.
You don't patrol, but you just take a wander up and down the front of the house, of Corbett's house, and you look down at the fanlight, basement window fanlight.
Curiosity does kill the cat.
You don't see anything, but because it's a very quiet neighbourhood, you do hear. And then it goes silent.
I've left my bloody rifle over by the hedge.
Very briefly again, you right again, it goes silent.
Well,
I say, Pablo, was that you?
Would we have heard that from inside?
No.
Right, okay.
No, you are deep in discussion about the volumes, the books that you found on
Right,
Corbett's shelf.
okay. Right.
so
I'm looking in the fridge in the kitchen.
I'll,
Yeah.
This man does not. This man does not need tacos.
Nothing. Yeah. I need
You see a bacon
tacos.
sandwich. And then
Yeah,
you close the
yeah,
door.
right.
No tacos.
No
So
tacos.
myself and Tommy are discussing the books. Yeah.
So I will outside. I'm going to take my hat off. I'm going to crouch down. I'm just going to go a bit direct and be like, hello.
Yeah.
I say.
And you hear nothing.
Whoever's down there, we're coming whether you like it or not. It's just your opportunity to explain yourself, really.
You draw yourself a little bit closer, just to see. You're trying to look into the murky blackness of the cellar. And all of a sudden, a hand hits the window.
Oh, and he falls back.
He does fall back.
Yes.
You fall back. You don't quite hit your head, but you sort of slump on your back, and you just think, "The hell? What are you going to do?"
Okay. Well.
Goes to the front, the letterbox, and calls through the letterbox.
Well, that's not sporting, for starters. To sneak up on a gentleman. I'm going to go and get my gun.
Okay.
And I'm just going to go and knock politely on the door, on the front door, which I believe is still locked.
It is.
Gentlemen!
So you knock. You
Pablo would have
call
heard
out.
that before.
Well, moving around in
In the fridge, in the cupboards,
in the
exactly.
kitchen, and in the fridge, in the pantry.
Yeah.
Pablo.
Opens the front.
Well, honestly,
Removes the handle.
Removes the door.
yeah. Fingers into the door, removes the door.
Yeah.
You can hear certain locks and bolts and things being undone, and the door opens up, and through his luchador mask and in his hand, you can see he's
Chewing on a
he's
chicken
chewing
leg.
Something on the bone.
something on the bone.
Yeah.
Munching on it.
Thinks it's chicken.
Hola.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Did I not feed you well enough?
See,
God damn
but
it,
one
sir.
must always be hungry.
Yes.
A man of Pablo's size is probably burning through all that energy. Do you step inside?
You've got your gun on you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what, fella? I'm finding myself quite bored out here. There is definitely someone downstairs. I've just seen a hand.
You saw what?
There's giggling.
Yeah.
Something's laughing.
We've come to the door now as well because we've heard the
There's
door.
no one in. No one made themselves aware to you. Well, there's. Definitely...
You okay, old boy? You look like you're a bit white, like you've seen a ghost.
Is it worth showing Sebastian these books as well?
Yes.
Because you was in the library with him at one point.
We found some very strange books in
Hold
the
on,
library.
good chap. There is someone laughing downstairs, and I tried to see within the basement area, and they slammed a hand on the glass. Dashingly, I retreated onto my arse.
I'm wondering if that's the door by the stairs that leads down there.
I would think that's probably a good guess.
Because there's no other door that would lead to anywhere
So
other
what
than
have-
front or back.
So
So
what have you achieved inside whilst I've been...
what we found is very strange.
Second dinner.
Of course, man.
And Evans is found some very strange books
And
that
what-
a man of his stature, shall we say, should have access to. I found them very strange. Books of the occult, said.
Sebastian, do you have a library or history?
I don't think I have. I have Latin.
Okay. What is your Latin, please? What is your Latin? What's your stats for Latin?
50.
50.
Yeah. Not Arabic.
No, not quite Arabic. No, I don't think we can push that far. What you do is that you approach the books that the gents have been looking at, and you pick up the key and the gate. Did you roll your Latin?
First roll. Come on. Good, baby.
Good, baby, good.
Talk to it.
41.
41.
Yes,
41.
nice.
Nice. It's not Latin.
yeah.
God damn it.
However,
Well, gentlemen, I can tell you with some astuteness, this is not Latin.
with your education,
Classical.
classical education, you do recognise that it is Sanskrit.
Okay.
You don't read Sanskrit, but you realise that it's written in a language that, again, Corbitt probably shouldn't really know. So what's it doing sitting on his
Is the
shelf?
Sanskrit
I'd
a
love
language?
if I'd love it if Pablo knew how to read it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So,
Have you got library?
No.
Is it illustrated?
It's not illustrated, no.
Oh,
It's
damn
it's just text bound.
Well, key and the gate.
The gate.
Do any of you happen to have any background in extinct languages?
Definitely not me. I got two languages: good English and bad English.
Of course, good detective.
Neither of them are your first language.
I think you'll find, gentlemen, that this is written in Sanskrit, which is a rather ancient language. I would not expect Mr. Corbitt to have stumbled across that.
No.
Fine though your American colleges are, I think it's rather...
I think we can definitely say it's not something you learn
No.
overnight.
These types of books you won't find them in a normal bookshop like
Exactly, Father. So, have we found anything else that the gentleman himself may have penned as to allude to his goings-on? He is in shipping and importing. He may have come across Sanskrit through some of his importations, but
Very possible, I suppose.
anything at all that would...
We have journals on wall.
What is this?
Journals.
Ah.
Diary.
Yes, 14 by my count.
So,
The annuals,
Pablo's absolutely correct. There are still 14
Leather-bound?
leather-bound journals sitting alongside the other 4 more interesting titled books.
Can I take the most recent one?
Well,
Or like the one that looks like it's the latest in the...
Latest edition.
what you do see
Uh-oh.
when you thumb through the most recent journal, the 14th journal, is the following.
Oh,
Feel free to read it out.
Thomas Gowski says I am asking too much of him and claims that he is having difficulty supplying me with the parts. The needs of the child increase all the time and have boosted again the strength of the drug I give the man. Hoping that it will entice him to be more cooperative. I fear, however, that the drug simply exacerbates his derangement. I must admit to feeling guilt aiding and abetting this false beliefs somehow seems wrong. However, to try and tell him the truth would, I'm afraid, serve only to further unhinge his mind. I will continue the pretense of believing in his master. I value the services Tomiagowski renders too much to risk further damage to his grasp on reality. Most of the child's organs are now in place and a few limbs have been attached. The grafts real nicely. My years of experimenting are paying off. March 28th. I swear the child is growing ever more quickly. Unfortunately, this means I must have further dealings with Tomiagowski. However, the child's progress is a wonderful thing to behold, although it definitely needs more limbs and its size increases. April 8th. Back to the rubbish dump again. The child's rate of development is, if anything, even more prodigious than before. I wonder how much longer we will need to sustain its growing hunger and need for further augmentation. April 11th. Another growth spurt required yet more surgery and sustenance for the child. Its attempts to walk afterwards truly put one in mind of a determined, if somewhat clumsy toddler. April 19th. It cannot be long now, at least. I hope it won't be. I love the child as if it were my own. And I have no doubt our Lord Ramaskiva will be pleased with his son. But I fear how much longer I can continue to convince our supplier to cooperate. There is only so much I can do to increase the narcotic properties of his favourite method of mind expansion before it becomes toxic. And I still have need of his services, however odious they and he may be. May 14th. Another day, another visit to our friend for more surprise. I am, I believe, justifiably proud of my work on the child, and I don't doubt his father will be too when the time comes. Tomasowski is growing fractious again, this is May 25, and demands ever more compensation for his efforts. I look forward to the day I no longer have to pander to his misbeliefs, though, to be fair, he has never failed to provide us for us when asked. I also fear that my trips to the dump may draw attention before too long. Still, the child is positively thriving, and it is a magnificent thing to behold. Well, gentlemen, I think that might shed some light on where we find ourselves.
We find a child.
God, what is this man doing?
He's building a son for someone under the ravings of some...
Sounds like something from a Frankenstein novel.
Well, gentlemen, what do we make of that?
That is very, very strange, I must say.
So is that child downstairs right now?
Many limbs. What?
We must save the Nenya.
I agree. You said you saw a strange face or whatever out a window.
Said he saw a hand.
Yeah, and a hand. There's got to be there's definitely someone else in this house.
You heard that?
Gentlemen, father, you of all people should have a healthy concern for these things which we now find ourselves in.
Something is very, very strange going on here.
Cannot emphasize how much we should probably just leave this all lie down. There is no child to be rescued.
No, something strange
things,
is afoot here.
Do we need to trouble them? Do we really want to get involved further into this?
It's a child. We should try to save the child.
It is not a child that needs saving, in my opinion. This child is being constructed, Father. Whilst your concern is...
Whilst you ponder the journal that Sebastian has just read, Pablo, whilst you tuck into your findings from the fridge,
Nom noms.
you take you sort of rest your ear on the writing desk, and something topples off the desk and hits the floor. It's a folder with the following paper clippings inside.
Gentlemen, I have found newspapers.
Oh.
Local man arrested in animal slayings. Police today announced that suspect has been arrested in connection with the recent rash of pet kidnappings in southwest part of town. Although released later for lack of evidence, Randolph Tomaszewski, his name familiar,
Yes.
is considered the prime suspect in the recent disappearances of nearly a dozen dogs and cats from homes and yards of the neighborhood surrounding Central Hospital. Tomaszewski is employed at hospital as an orderly. It will be remembered that many of the missing pets have been discovered later in parks, usually mutilated or partially eaten. Public outcry over the atrocities has been strong, and police hope that they have uncovered a lead that will eventually allow them to close the case. Hold on. This is to do with a Theodore Corbitt. You know Theodore? Ted, maybe?
So, you know a little bit about Bernard Corbitt. You know that he was once married and now a widower. And knowing what you do of his important export business, the Corbitt Importers of America.
competitors.
You know that Theodore Corbitt is the one that originally set up Corbitt Importers of America. Theodore being Bernard's father.
Yes,
Senior.
that would probably be Bernard's father.
He-
Set up the business. of
He
import.
died in an accident vacationing in India. While in company of his son, Bernard, he died in a fall while the two were traveling the high mountains of the Punjab. According to authorities, two men were on hiking trip. They were set upon by a group of bandits to frequent the area. While being pursued down mountainside, Elder Corbitt apparently lost his footing and fell to his death. His son managed to escape, eventually making it to safety. The Elder Corbitt's body has not yet been located, and authorities fear it may be lost, possibly consumed by dogs that wild the mountain. Theodore Corbitt is survived by his wife Elaine and son Bernard. At this time, it is not known if Bernard Corbitt will take over management of business. This was 14 years ago. I have obituary. Do you know a Lynn Corbitt?
Wife?
She was married to Bernard, yes. She died in childbirth. Mrs. Corbitt was married to businessman Bernard. 2 years ago, funeral services for both mother and child will be held Saturday afternoon. Mrs. Corbitt is survived by her parents, Edward and Shelley Mayers, and her husband, Bernard. Corbitt, president of Corbitt Importers America.
What's that, detective?
You know. You know.
Sounds like someone's trying to bring their child back.
I totally agree. Something very strange going on there. Did the child actually die?
I have strange next to obituary. Nurse Miss Mona Dunlap was admitted to Central Sanitarium yesterday following an accident took place in patient's home. Her condition diagnosed serious. Miss Dunlap, hired by Mr. and Mrs. Bernard Corbitt to help with Mrs. Corbitt's confinement, apparently suffered a stroke while attempting to deliver the Corbitt's baby unassisted. Mr. Corbitt returned from his office Wednesday afternoon to find Nurse Dunlap unconscious and his wife and infant son dead due to complications arising from birth. Doctors at sanitarium say woman has yet to regain consciousness, and it may be some time before the full extent of her injuries are known. Both of these are 12 years ago.
So, what did you see in the basement?
Like I said, just a hand and someone giggling.
A 12-year-old's hand?
I wouldn't comment on this. The speed of it was rather rapid.
Was it making any noise? Did you hear
Sort of
anything?
like giggling. Could be construed
Does
as
sound
charge.
like
There we go.
Could I just stop you there, gentlemen? Do you know, truly know, the kind of thing this is alluding to, with the books and with what's written in the diaries? Any of you, I am sure, that have come across things like this would be loath to dive straight back into something that we have no need to deal with. I, myself, have other business.
Sound like cowards talk there, sir.
Coward or
Constructive.
cowardly, perhaps, or...
Eli, have a say in this. I mean,
I think. What do we know? We know that there was someone or something downstairs in this house. We know that from the clippings that his wife and child died many years ago. If he lives in the house on his own, like you say he does, he has no servants, then what or who is downstairs? I think we need to go further and find this person or...
I agree with you, sir. The lawman says I need to know what's down there.
Yeah.
I need more
We
chicken.
need to hurry because we want to try and find this before...
And Pablo's hungry.
Yeah, Pablo's hungry. Before Mr. Corbitt comes back.
What do you say, Sev? Are you with us?
Do you want us to wait outside with
Or wait outside
with Lee and while we...
I have me right here, don't worry.
So, whilst this conversation goes on, you can see that, again, looking through the windows out into the neighbourhood, it's very quiet. Nothing's going on. Doesn't look like there's any movement outside.
I think we should
Gentlemen,
look further on.
do not mistake my intentions. I just want you all to know what you are potentially getting yourself into. And I would hazard a guess that this is something occult in nature, and I really cannot stress enough that if you're going to get involved in this, you must be willing to suffer the consequences. I wonder if you two or three have truly had any dealings with such things.
I have in the past.
Then you should know my reticence, sir.
I agree, but I also think we should find this person or persons. I can't. My conscience won't allow me to just walk away. There's more. There's more to this story. There's more to this house.
And sometimes one does not walk away. This is all I'm leaving with. Of course, be my guest. I will stay with you, gentlemen. I just want my reservations to be noted. And I want you each to go into this with your eyes wide open.
I may not have a history with what's going on, but I feel like I must do the right thing and find out what's down there.
Good.
And if we find evil, we're all carrying it at the end of the day.
We combat it together.
I would just like to point out that some evils cannot be stopped by mere lead. I'll leave it there for that, sir.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah.
So on that note, with affirmation in your hearts,
What would Pablo do?
what would Pablo do?
Break door.
Yeah.
And break door and stay upstairs.
It's a
And
pretty
eat.
big, heavy door.
Roll it.
Pick lock. Try and pick
Oh,
So
it's
Tommy
not the
did
best.
Tommy did exclaim that he had some history in picking a lock.
I did say that.
Yes.
Would he
Try
like to
again.
roll to see if he's successful?
I'm not going to do it.
You can do it.
It's a very low percentage.
Oh,
Let's do it.
yeah, but
No.
88.
88 over 21.
In that case, Mr. Strong.
Well, when the subtler arts are
Yeah.
fruitless, perhaps we should try the more.
Yeah, I think this is good. This is a straight out and out strength roll. Can you please roll against your strength?
Mm-hmm. Oh, is that 91?
And what is your strength?
Fancy.
80.
Oh, no way!
Oh, damn.
Do you want to roll? Do you want to spend any luck to improve that roll?
Yeah, go on.
It's early on? Yeah, why not?
I did as well,
Why
so.
not? Yeah, yes, do
Yeah,
it.
go on.
So, do you want to
How much?
spend?
How much luck?
So, what did you roll? You rolled
91.
91. You got 80.
Oh,
Yeah.
your luck's only 30. Should I do it? My luck's 85.
You're not going to
You
get
can't. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't really transfer the luck.
No.
Gentlemen,
no.
gentlemen.
If someone has a gun, they can shoot them a lot.
Ah!
Gentlemen, please, let's just take a moment to think about this. Did you listen to what I read out first? Yes?
No.
We have other avenues of people we can find. Have you heard of this Tomaszowski before?
No.
No.
And
He's
there are
a
links
link.
to hospitals. We can always try investigating other places before we start discharging fire.
Sanitarium, city dump.
Yes.
The dump, the hospital.
Yes.
It said he worked in the hospital. I would imagine he's getting parts from somewhere as a supplier.
Mm.
It's either the dump or the hospital, in my opinion.
Oh, the morgue.
Grave robbing.
Exactly.
You could be grave robbing, yes.
He works in the hospital. He's probably getting stuff
From the morgue,
the morgue.
which is where Tomaszowski must be supplying parts.
Mm.
Quite literally.
But don't let
Yeah.
me. If
No.
you want to ruin your shoulder on attacking this door, Father, go ahead. I guess.
Yeah.
So it's at that point that you pick up journal 2
Oh, okay.
and read out the following.
Perhaps if we looked at these journals more, we'd find
There, must,
some more
there might
information.
be something in the journals that would help us.
January 10th, I found myself
14 of them.
wanting to make Lynn my wife and have sealed the thought by proposing to her. She accepted, and we have set the date of marriage for March 9th of this year. Ramasikva assures me that the time is right. March 13th. Have returned from our honeymoon. Lynn and I are deciding to keep the family place, as it is excellent for raising children. In May, all being well, Lynn will accompany my trip to Ceylon for a new herbal tea supply. This may be my last trip out of the country for a while. A man who plans a family must be willing to settle down a bit. April 1st. Had to send Lynn to visit her mother while I cast the ceremony. I don't believe she is ready to understand yet. Ramasikva has told me he wants a union of flesh. He demands the union be made with my wife. I am to await 13 days, cast another, easier ceremony, and then wait. Ramasikva is to take my place. April 14th. Cast the ceremony in the morning, and Ramasikva came. I waited in the basement while he visited Lynn for several hours. She seems to suspect nothing. July 19th. I've told my wife to remain in bed throughout the day as she has taken ill from her pregnancy. I took the day to contact Ramasikva. I am to deliver the child myself at home. My master has directed me to raise the child as if it were my own. November 21. Horror of horrors. My life is ashes. Poor Lynn went into labour today, and in the course of giving birth to the child, she expired. Despite all I did to save her, Nurse Dunlap blundered into the room at the wrong moment, and when she saw the child, took leave of her senses. In trying to take care of her, I may have neglected Lynn at a critical moment. At any rate, she is gone, and I blame only myself. A second child, a boy, was born dead, and I have turned both bodies over to the funeral home. The child of Ramasikva I have hidden in the basement. The thing is limbless and appears to have trouble breathing. I don't think it will live for long. Well, gentlemen,
Well, it seems to still be living now.
perhaps not a child worth saving.
But he said a second child.
Twins, and obviously the second
And if
one,
one died, one is still alive.
and
That
one.
says there is a child in that basement.
So there's one last entry that you look over in the second journal. and it's marked as December 14th.
Could I just also get you gentlemen to think on the fact that he said he changed, or he gave Ramasikva the chance. So, Father, you know anything of shape-shifting or...
No, I have heard of it. I have read books on it.
Possession?
I
You
have
know
I've
possession?
not come across it.
December 14th. I have found somebody to help me, a man named Randolph Tomaszowski. He works at the local hospital and assures me that he can supply me with the parts necessary in the experiments I need to conduct over the next few years. He is an unsavoury type, but I need his help. I have agreed to supply him with a small amount of drugs he desires, and he, in return, will try to fill my needs. Perhaps, through association with myself, he will find a way to better himself. He seems a particularly irreligious man and bitter man. Next week, I will make up my first trip to the dump and see what my confederate has been able to find for me. The experiments should prove a challenge, but I have every confidence that I can learn, especially with my Lord Ramasikva's guidance.
Within this journal, one of the pages is marked with this card.
Corbitt, Importers of America, yes, the competition. Bernard Corbitt has got an address here in Arkham and a telephone number. Should we want to ring him?
What address is it? This
It's a bit
address?
late for a phone call.
1900 Collins Avenue, Arkham, Massachusetts, 33124 USA.
Oh, do you know that address?
Oh yes, it's one of the warehouse district.
Gentlemen,
All I would
the
say,
game is afoot.
all I would say, gentlemen, before we move on, is this child is not normal, not natural. I do not particularly want to blunder down there until we know what we're fully doing. For reasons I'm going to keep to myself.
I concur now.
I agree. I think we should go to this warehouse.
We can take the automobile that I found for him.
Yes.
Okay, you want to,
Yes.
you want to take the roles, do you?
Well, he's definitely not driving.
So, at this stage, you look at the clock and you realise
It's very late.
time has passed. It's cracking on now for about
Let's say 2 in the
close
morning.
to midnight, 1 o'clock. It's late. What do you want to do?
Well, we need to fix a window.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there is that.
And do you know not much about glazing, Fallon?
No. So, yeah, we're going to have to retreat,
Lock the house up. as best we
relock
can.
everything back up. Yeah.
I make suggestion.
Yes.
Make look like robbery.
Yes.
Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
Then leave.
Good thing we got a criminal in our midst.
How dare you, sir?
Yeah, don't speak that far, Eli. No.
Yeah. So let's do that then. Let's make it look like it was an actual robbery.
Plus, Mr. Corbitt could be back soon, so we need to.
Well,
He may not be able to notice the window's been broken if the house is burnt down. That's all I want. And it's across the road from my house. so
Actually,
it's very unlikely.
it will seem very suspicious to him that he wouldn't let us in the house, and then he goes out, and then he comes back, and the window's broken. We need
the
to,
same night we
Yeah.
tried to get in.
Yeah, so I'm thinking.
So do we try and find this Tomaszowski person first, or see if this nurse is still alive?
We need to.
Mad.
To.
Or do we try and track him to his warehouse, gentlemen?
Well, Mr. Corbitt is already suspicious of us,
And probably in the warehouse or with the dump.
so we need to. It would be better if we were to do something to make him less suspicious of us. He could lead us to things.
Who Corbett?
He obviously is involved in something very, very dodgy.
I
Or
also
we
think
could split up.
He
and
does
do
not know
both.
you and I. He only knows
he
T&D.
knows the father. We
Oh, he does. Yeah, he's
Ah.
met me. He hasn't met you, but he has met me, and
You would remember a masked
Yeah.
wrestler.
he would. Yeah. Gentlemen, I will go with whatever we agree.
Detective, in your investigating background,
I say we go see the nurse first.
yes, we'll see what luck we can get out of her if she still in fact lives.
Exactly. And if that's the case, then straight to the warehouse it is.
You don't want to try and find this Tomaszowski at the dump, or
Oh,
Tomaszowski's at the hospital, isn't he?
is that was
they refer to the dump?
Yes.
Where he's every time child grows, goes to dump. So I say that he is disposing of parts that do not fit.
Good thinking, man.
What do we do about the window first?
so this.
I think at this point we
Bear in mind
say
it
the
is
hell
midnight.
Between 12 and 1 o'clock in the morning.
We should hide what we have done.
The tide.
Just hide.
Yeah.
I hide here. Bye.
Yeah.
I think the boat's gone on that one, don't you? Unless you know any glazers that can come out at this time of the evening to fix a sash window and replace a load of chicken or whatever it was from the fridge. I think we'll just make it for a robbery and then leave my house
Yes,
nice
let's mind the vase is already broken on the floor, so we could turn over the tables and a couple of chairs.
So we've got a nurse that might not be alive. We've got Tom that could be at the dump.
What if we
The nurse is probably mad.
What if
She
we?
saw the child.
She
being-
saw
the children
something,
being
yes.
born. The Tomaszowski fellow seems to be knee deep in this
Yes.
and is less likely to help us, although he is mad and has his own delusions, which we could perhaps play on. Or our good friend Pablo could punch him in the face repeatedly until he tells us what to do.
I like punch.
Yeah.
Well, hold off until
Oh.
just for the moment.
I mean, I don't know.
I
I feel
think-
like we need to see the nurse first.
I think we make the place look like a robbery, and then we go and.
Steal the journals.
Oh.
Well, I tell you this:
In the robbery, we take
we're
journals.
not going back to my place.
Yes.
Let's not go back to my place because he's going to be suspicious of us.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't know. Well, he knows you, so I suggest we don't go anywhere you know. Perhaps one of these two fine fellows would have somewhere at least habitable for us to stay the night, and then in the morning we go and see if we can find this nurse.
Mm.
I don't think they'll just let us into hospital outside of visiting hours on an evening of Sunday. I'll say,
I concur.
gentlemen.
I live in Boston. You live in Alcott.
I live in Boston.
Are you in Boston as
Yeah,
well? We're all in Boston.
No, we're in Oxford, but
Well, we're Alcott now. Yeah.
yeah. Was that where they were born? In Boston.
I was born in Chicago.
Yeah.
New Mexico.
I was born, yeah.
No,
I was
I meant-
born in
I meant
Ireland.
the
I
kids.
live in Boston.
I meant the kids.
Oh, yeah. No, they were born in the house that
Yeah.
you are currently
Yeah.
standing in.
Yeah. So it would be not so much of a leap to assume that if she has been mentally ill since then, or in a coma, that she might have been in a hospital locally.
Very possible.
Yeah. Shall we retire for the evening, gentlemen?
I think we should.
See.
Unless, of course, you
Third
want to
lunch.
sneak into
So, as you depart, you try to make it look as best as you can like a robbery. Pablo turns the table over with a few chairs. Father Eli deliberately
smash.
gets a few ornaments off the side, just throws them on the floor.
Pablo only did that because he dropped his chicken. went under the chair.
Yeah, exacerbated the situation. But you prepare the house as if it was robbed, and you kind of scurry back to Sebastian.
well, I'm locking the door and then we're heading elsewhere.
Well, you
'Cause I
scurry
don't-
back to Sebastian's house because that's where his car keys are.
Oh yeah, true. Father, before we go any further, have you ever heard reference to this Lord Ramasikva?
No, I've heard of many names of these people with the occult, but that's one name I have not come across yet.
And shape-shifting or being in different bodies?
I've read about it in the odd book, but I've not come across that yet.